Hello guys, Nadia here from This Old House. This week's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be building a new chicken coop. With the rainy weather that we get here in the winter and kind of the lack of space that we found with our current coop for our 6 chickens, we've decided that we need to build them a bigger space with a bit more dry indoor area, so that when we have our constant rainy days, you know, that are occasionally for weeks on end, that they can stay dry and still be able to move around freely, scratching around, having a dirt bath, and just staying protected from that nasty weather. So we're going to start building this new coop.
Now, what's the story with our chickens? Some of you who've been following this channel for longer know it, but we wanted 2 chickens. Just as company, just as pets, not so much for the eggs, but just as pets. But somebody told us buy 3 chickens because that's better, because of the hierarchy in the group, the dynamics, it works better. We bought 3 young chickens, hens we thought. Turned out 2 were boys, 1 was a girl. The girl sadly passed away. We were left with 2 roosters, 2 cockerels. We decided about a month ago, a bit more, that we wanted to give the roosters company, female company, as is a natural thing, I think, to do. And also as some sort of a backup, in case one of the 2 cockerels would pass away, for whatever reason, there would still be a social backup, so to speak. We didn't want to leave one rooster all by himself. It's just not good. They're social animals. So we bought 4 hens, we thought. Because the guy at the pet shop told us with this Bantam Pekin race, you can go by 2 hens per rooster. So we bought 4 hens, we thought. Not even a week after one hen turned out to be a young rooster, we had to trade it in. Very painful, bringing it back to that big giant coop in that shop. It was not nice. 2 weeks later, we had to trade another one in that turned out to be a cockerel, but now we are confident we've got 4 young hens and 2 roosters. That's 6 chickens in total. For the 6 chickens, we need a bigger coop than we have now, we feel. And also I want to have a redundancy. I want to have an additional coop in case someone needs to be isolated for whatever reason, then we have another coop to put it in. When we bought the chickens, I was planning to building a coop myself, because I think that's the thing you sort of gotta do when you're a chicken daddy. But luckily I did not. We bought a prefab coop, the one you see in the back there. And the reason was because, well, I didn't know anything about chickens, right? So I didn't know what a coop needed to be like. So we bought this prefab coop, and some weeks later I modified it to fit our needs more, make it more user-friendly for the chickens as well. I completely closed it off, the run of the coop as well. But now we are really at the stage where we want to build a large coop that is just better for the chickens and better for us as well, maintenance-wise, cleaning-wise. So we've decided to do that. I have no plans. I have a rough idea of how I'm going to build it. I'm just going to start. I'm not going to make plans. Just going to start. It's going to be nice. So let's get to the job.
The coop is going to go here. So I'm just at the moment trying to level the ground so you can start building the frame. Okay, cool. So I've moved all this gravel back as much as I can. This is where the dirt and the gravel line together. So just trying to make it as even as possible, because the coop will come out to about here, basically. Yeah. Right there.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
have flaking paint, and there's also a lot of the corking on the glass that's coming off as well. So I'm just trying to scrape everything off that's loose so that we can fix it. The corking mainly, not the paint. But we like the whole scratched paint look, I think. I'm gonna use this as a wall in the chicken coop.
Cool.
It's gonna look very cool with this like different colored glass as like part of the wall. I actually saw it on Pinterest. I saw a really cool, well, I actually seen a lot of cool chicken coops on Pinterest, but one of them was like super eclectic. Like the whole coop was made up out of recycled doors and windows, like all different shapes, and that's really cool. So we're doing our own sort of low-key version of that with 2 of these beautiful doors that we got from our favourite brocante shop, Set Brocante. Yeah.
So the idea is that this is gonna be an eclectic looking old vintage door. Not gonna be perfect, right? So otherwise I would tape this off because I want to have my caulking perfect. But in this case it's really not necessary. It shouldn't be looking too good in a way, right? Is that right, Nadia?
Should be looking old.
Should be looking old.
And worn.
And worn. Like me. Just recaulking because the old came out. I want to have the glass sitting safely. And draft free. A draft free chicken coop is essential.
Go on, say that again.
I should have typed it.
Why? What's happened?
It's just a bit too eclectic. A bit more eclectic than we want. It's really hard to do something eclectic if you are used to doing things like to the best of your ability, right?
What are we doing this time?
Yeah, taping it off. Making it a little bit less eclectic than it was.
There's a difference between making something look eclectic in style and making something look like some high schoolers made it at school.
Yeah.
In a hot class.
But then the taping doesn't have to be perfect.
Doing?
I need to make another frame beam. And then we can, yeah. And then we can start assembling a little bit. Not going anywhere, I hope. Girls, you're gonna have to play somewhere else now.
Hey, Marius?
Yeah, well, so we got the door up, and we got the lowest panel on the sidewall up. Not fixed in place.
What are you doing, Marius?
I'm just figuring out how to make the roof really. Back wall is going to be strong because that's really where weight comes from the roof. Making the entire back wall out of basically 2 half sheets of 15mm, and it works. I measured it, but I want to have the tongue and groove falling in the right place, you know, that just adds to the strength. Well, hopefully we'll get it all weather tight by the end of the day, because all this wood being exposed to the rain is not doing it any good. Bloody hell, I can never find anything in this purse. So because 2 sides of the chicken coop are really close up to a fence and to bushy trees, I can't really build a frame and then screw on the plates, the backing plates, the walls, if you will. So I decided to make the walls separate, paint them already the exterior, treat the exterior, and then put it in place from the interior of the coop. So this is going to be the back wall, and I made this, I'm trying to use as much scrap wood as I had, and I still had these planks from the roof that we built, the 15mm OSB tongue and groove plates, and this is going to be the back wall. Back wall needs to be strong because I'm planning on a tiled roof and a lot of weight will be on that back wall. So therefore I made it out of the strongest wood that I have. Okay. And that's now ready for treatment. We have painted the backside with a water protective paint, which we've used for all the wood in the garden, and I've extra cladded it with plastic because it's a site that we can't really reach anymore, and I want to have this wood protected. And it's ugly, but we're not going to see it. So now we have to carry the panel and put it in place, and then we've got the back side, and then when we've got the back side we can cut this board to size and have one of the sides, the opposite side of the door, and then we can start with the roof, and then hopefully we'll have it all closed up by tonight. That would be good. We'll have to do some painting, some more weatherproofing, and then that can cure, and then yeah, in a couple of days the chicks can move. That would be exciting, huh? Okay, Nadia, if you can help me. It's heavy, but we do it slowly, step by step. Mango, I need my post. Mango, please.
Just spin it.
Mango, I need this wood. Mango. Yeah, so what I'm making now is the frame on which I will mount the OSB. I will make the frame and then I'll remove the frame once it's stable and it can't deform anymore, and then we'll just put it on a plate of OSB and trace it, cut the OSB, screw it on, and then we can install it.
What is it doing now?
Well, just making the roof, and I got bitumen left over, so we're doing it in bitumen. Why not? Initially wanted to do it with roofing tiles that we have left over, but it's a lot more work. It's going to be really heavy. I think, yeah, might as well do it with bitumen. There's no other use for it.
Go sit with the chickens.
Yeah, go for it, Nadia.
Okay. And then you come.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm coming, chickens. I'm coming. Here I come. Hello, chickens. Hello.
Yeah, but you get big roosting posts all over the place. You get really high roosting posts for you guys. And a dust bed. You get a dust bed. And
it's like a chicken jacuzzi.
Yeah, it's like a resort more. It's like a resort we're building. Privacy glass. And you get a real nice thick layer of hemp on the bottom, which will keep your feet dry and everything. It's going to be really cool. Yeah. Inside, and your water will be inside. There's no reason to come out anymore. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't move in today because it's not finished yet. Overhang. Tuck that there. Tuck that. And we have a bit of an overhang. And we can always put some trim on so that we don't really see the roofing ladder. But this is okay for today. The inside will stay dry. That's most important. Here, and then there's no water coming in. Yeah, I'm quite happy. How about you? Yeah? Okay, that's it for today.
Well, it's another drizzly day here. Marius and I are still working on the coop. I think today will be the last day. And hopefully tomorrow, once it's all clean and everything, hopefully tomorrow we can move the chickens in. Very exciting.
It's gonna be eclectic, Nadia.
You really like that word, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Eclectic.
I see you've got a tongue and groove system there, Marius. Tongue and groove.
Tongue and groove, and always make sure that
male to the female.
Make sure that the tongue is up and the groove is down, because the rainwater will go down. You don't want it to go in the groove.
Oh, okay.
And then we can start decorating the coop, right? Putting the roosting sticks.
The roasting sticks.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, decorate a lot.
I haven't completely decided yet about the roosting sticks. I was kind of, like, I know where I want the kind of like fun ones, like up on the walls. Like I definitely want one on this side because I think it'd be really funny to be able to see them through the glass. So we definitely need like a stick running here, just like a travel stick for mucking around. And the actual roosting sticks, I think I want them this way. But at the same time, I think it would be really cool, like, and nice to have them this way.
Yeah. just transferred the Chickencoop automatic door. Yeah, there's six screws in a hole. That's all. Just so happy with that thing. Definitely impacted my life in a very positive way. Now we have to build a ramp, 2 ramps. Cool.
Hello. Hi, hey, hey. Hi.
Okay.
Hi there. It's almost ready.
So what are you doing?
I'm just about to put the bedding down. We're going to do the deep linen method, and we're going to start by putting down a layer of this hemp. It's kind of like dried hemp chips or particles. Anyway, it's really good for keeping areas dry.
Ooh.
So here we go.
Sort of absorbs moisture, this stuff, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps everything dry because it soaks it up and then it goes dry.
And then when they poop, you just add another layer on top, and then once in so much time, you empty everything out.
Yeah, so it's about once a week we do a, oh, sorry, dusty. Once a week, we dust another layer of this on top, this hemp. Put a little bit of diatomatic earth, like very small amount, just to help keep out the mites and stuff. Yeah, so that's once a week, and then once a month or so we remove the bedding.
Once a month? I think it's like once every 6 months or once every year.
Depends how deep it is.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So for us, because it's not very deep.
No, we can go like 20 centimeters.
We'll see. Play it by ear, but from what I've read online, they say once a month. It depends on how deep it is, right?
Okay.
So we'll see. Maybe we get away with having it last longer.
I would say in the middle, maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, in the middle. Yeah, because it's gonna hang a little bit low, huh? So the higher the better, I would think.
Should we try? Just grab it and let's see.
Yeah, up to you. The higher the better, I would think.
Okay, so you reckon there?
Yeah, it's not a bad spot.
Okay. I mean, you don't really see the...
You don't see the thingy.
Nice little hanger.
No, only when you look at from the side.
Okay. Alright. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
Then do the lower screw first. The easy one in the middle, huh? Yeah, that happens. That's why I always have 4 or 5 screws in my mouth. Oh, that's... Yeah, no, that's all right.
Was it in reverse?
No.
Also, what were you saying? Oh, that's... What?
No. Listen, Nadia. You see you have a little hole now already, huh? Or a little dimple in the wood, yeah? Yeah, I'm just giving you a tip, okay? If you don't want my tip, that's fine.
I want it.
Okay, then stop doing what you're doing now.
You're going to tell me to put it in,
Screw eerst the screw in and then go with the bracket later. Because then you have already a lot of grip with your screw.
So make a bigger hole.
No, just go in the same hole and screw it in with your drill slowly. Without the brackets. Yeah, not all the way, just a few turns. Okay, that's fine. And I can take it out. Okay, and now it will be a lot easier.
That's so clever.
Oh, okay, that's
What?
it. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it because then you pull it back out. Okay. This is fine. This is good.
Okay, and then I can't do that one.
I'll do that one.
Thanks for the lesson. Come on, you. Right, in there. In there. Here we go. Up we go. In we go. That's it. We're going in. We're going in. There we go. We're going in. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Benji. Come on. Okay. So, at the same time, good boy, good boy, good boy. Oh. Okay. Good girl. 2, 3.
All 6, huh?
Yep.
Ah.
See if they figure it out. The chicken coop is done. We completed it in probably about 3 full days, I'd say. Now it's made from recycled materials mostly. There's some things that we couldn't make without buying new. But here you can see we've used these old doors that we got from Brocante, my favourite brocante shop. So we've got these doors. We've put in some caulking to help keep the glass in place in some places. Up top here you can see we've got a really cool vent in a place where we couldn't replace the glass. So we've just left it open and put some like double hardware cloth to stop any predators coming in. We've got a rain deflector for the vent because there was some rain coming in. So yeah, it's pretty secure. And on this side we've got another old door. We did replace this one little piece of glass. I think it was like €6, so still very cheap. Put on a new lock. We've got our Chick Cozy automatic door, which we absolutely love and highly recommend. You can see a link in the description if you would like to get the Chick Cozy automatic door. We've made this little ramp, and yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got over here one of our temperature gauges. You can see the temperature outside, and let's have a look inside. So inside we've got inside the coop we're testing out the deep litter method after some solid reading and seeing how it's worked for other chicken owners. It seems to be the best method for keeping everything clean, minimizing the amount of cleaning we have to do as well, but also for insulation coming winter, so it should be good. We've put down hemp. There's like hemp chips. It's like dried hemp chips or something, but it's good. It soaks up odors, it soaks up moisture, and yeah, it's been great so far. We've used recycled wood that we had to make all these different little roosting sticks and posts for the chickens to sit on. And this is an old, I think it's a wine box or port or something that we got again from Brocante, our favourite place. That we've turned into the nesting box. So yeah, Mary's just cut this out so we can get in and out pretty easily. And I've just put some of that hemp stuff in there with some straw and these fake eggs, so the girls know, you know, this is where we lay our eggs when they start laying. But yeah, we've got a second temperature monitor up here, so we can check the temperature in the coop at night, especially like because it's coming winter. That's the reason why we built this bigger coop, is because it rains quite a bit here in the winter, especially in the fall, and we want the chickens to have enough space, you know, to get away from each other but also be dry. So we've put in this temperature gauge so we can keep an eye on the temperatures
and the humidity.
And the humidity. So we've put in this temperature gauge to keep an eye on the temperature and the humidity in the coop. Now that we're in fall, it's very wet and it's getting colder and colder. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be starting to drop down into like single digits in the night and early morning. Celsius. So yeah, we've got our iGeek cams, number 1, number 2 up in that corner, so we can keep an eye on the chickens. But it's not just to like keep an eye, we also love watching them. They're fascinating little creatures. So yeah, we've got those up to watch what they're doing because it's funny. And I think generally everyone's pretty happy with the new coop. Thank you for subscribing, for liking the channel, and for everyone that has bought us a coffee this week. We really appreciate it. It helps keep the channel alive and helps us keep highly stocked in coffee. So if you would like to buy us a coffee, please see the link in the description below, and it'd be greatly appreciated. See you next week. Hello, Red. Hello, Red. You're so fluffy.